A pleasant day to each and everyone, especially to our loving teacher, Ma'am Yasmin. I would like to introduce myself. My name is Shelanor Amir. We are the Group 5 and I am the first reporter. So our topic for today, it's all about preparing multimedia presentation. So in this topic, we will talk about on how we can make our multimedia presentation effective and knowledgeable, as well as the characteristic of the different multimedia presentation. In today's digital society, communication is mediated using technology. For communication to be more effective, it is imperative to know how technology works, what purpose it can serve, and how it can be used efficiently and effectively used to achieve specific goals in the communication process. So, in our era today, it is a must that we know how to make a multimedia presentation, like what we are doing today. We are discussing through multimedia presentation or video presentation, and it is imperative to know how technology works because nowadays we use technology to communicate with other people. We use our Facebook, social media accounts, through cell phones or technology para makipag-communicate sa ibang tao. Technology is a part of our daily basis, and also it can make it possible us to create presentation and be able to share information. In preparing multimedia presentation for various communication purpose, it is important to consider the following. First is characteristic of multimedia presentation, and the second is the steps in making effective multimedia presentation. Characteristic of multimedia presentation. Number 1, multimedia presentation are visually oriented. Yes, because they are displayed on a monitor or projected onto screen. Kasi naman po, hindi naman tayo makakapress ng play sa Manila paper at hindi naman maglalabas dyan ang video kasi ang multimedia is through technology. And number 2 is they allow user to use different modalities such as text, graphics, photographs, audio, animation, and video. Number 1 is text. As a multimedia option, text can easily be overlooked, but it's still the most fundamental elements and most effective way to communicate in multimedia. Text is used as headlines and subtitles. Its purpose is to express specific information or reinforce information in other media. It involves the use of text types, size, colors, and background colors. For example, you can choose the font and its size and colors to set a tone or project an image, or you can choose the mood you want to evoke with background color. Number 2 is graphics. Graphics are an important part of multimedia because humans are visually oriented. Image including photographs, illustration, drawings, clip art, icons, or any non-text elements on a website or in social media are an example of graphics. Static pictures typically accompany text to illustrate the point or ideas the text makes. Graphics appear in many multimedia applications, providing communication through attractive visual effect. Number 3, photographs. Image and media are powerful communication devices. They are useful for conveying concept and information, and they can help improve comprehension by reinforcing information provided in text. But image and media attract and engage our attention. Number 4, audio. It is a multimedia application that uses dialogue, recorded narration, music, and sound effects. These are called the audio or sound elements. When used in moderation, adding multimedia such as sound to your presentation can be a great way to catch and focus the people's attention, to deliver information to people, and to help reinforce the people's comprehension of the information presented. For example, narration can be used to describe what is being seen in animation clip, enhancing the understanding of what the clip is all about. Featuring related music and special sound effects are also effective multimedia application. Number 5. Animation. Animated elements are common media application. It is a series of images put together to give the effect of movement. In multimedia, 2D and 3D digital animation is used. Movement, rather than just viewing a still image, is especially useful for illustrating concepts that involve movement. Animation is used to add visual interest or bring attention to important information or link. It can illustrate how things work or present information in entertaining ways. It can also include interact effects, allowing people to engage with the animation action using their mouse and keyboard. It is a dynamic and media-rich content that stays within one container on a page, a very powerful form of communication. Number 6. Video. Video is a visual multimedia application that combines a sequence of images to form moving pictures and sound. Video can have an impact on websites and on social media platforms in a very unique and powerful way. You can inform the world that your company exists, spread the word about your company, grab attention to show how to do something, showcase a new product, build brand awareness, or even promote an upcoming event.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Narasha Alamada Bagundang, and let's proceed in steps in making an effective multimedia presentation. Number 1 is know the purpose of the presentation. You need to know what you are explaining in front of you or what exactly will the purpose of your presentation to those listening to you. Number 2 is know the audience. When you know your audience, you will not literally know each other, but you will know how you can win their hearts so that you know how you can win their hearts to listen and engage in your presentation. Number 3 is gather information. You are not focused on only one side. You also need to gather other information in other ways, such as interviewing people regarding the presentation to be made. Number 4 is use a variety of resources. You will use different varieties to get more information, such as reading a book about the presentation to be made, and can also be on the internet and so on. Number 5 is do not forget to cite sources. Don't forget to put the site you got the information from, so we can avoid plagiarizing. Number 6 is organize the information. You need to be able to explain to your audience properly what is the sequence of the information you have gathered starting from the very first or the very bottom until you have completed your presentation. Number 7 is check technical issues. You need to check the possible issues of your presentation so that you can explain it to your audience or you can solve it so that your presentation does not go wrong. Number 8 is be creative. You have to be creative because your audience will be more interested if your presentation is better or more creative because it will grab their attention and so you can take advantage of them to listen to your presentation.